dropping the puck, and Richard Wagner. There's a face-off. Goes into the corner, number 4, Dj.Meyasich for the United States. First attack by the United States. Going in hard is Dick Roddenheiser. Johnson tries to center it. Here comes N.Sологубов, number 2, the captain, to Alexandrov, number 8, is checked into the boards by K.Rayne. Rodenshire, number 17, coming in to help. Now it's on the far side. Picked up 3-on-2 break for the United States. Across to Johnson, the backhand shot. Now it's Rush on the attack. Alexandrov pass goes wide. Picked up by Dj.Meyasich, who's stopped by Sологубов, number 2, for the Soviets. Going down is Rodenheiser, rather, from Malden, Massachusetts. The official there is Richard Wagner from Germany. A change in lines. Number 12 for the United States, Tom Williams, out there with the 2 Christian brothers, Bill, number 6, and Roger, number 10. Number 11 is G.Grebennikoff for the Russians. Number 12 going through is Yu.Цицинov. A long pass down the ice. Now that's one of the differences in international competition. Icing is automatic when it goes over the goal line. You might notice in professional hockey, one of the defensive players has to come back and the whistle does not blow until he touches it. But in here, international competition just has to go over the blue line. From the face-off, that's Owen coming out with a number 5, big defenseman for the United States. Broken up. It's Bычkov, number 10. Owen going in once more. Number 10, Roger Christian behind his own net. That's Bычkov giving him trouble, number 10 for the Soviets. G.Grebennikoff has it, playing with the hat on. Breaks down the middle. K.Loktef on it very quickly. Number 6 for the Soviet Union. Cross to 12, Yu.Цицинov. The shot is wide. Checked by Р.Паавола. Owen comes in, number 5. Neutral territory, coming up very quickly. Tom Williams just beaten to the puck by J.Kowski, and it goes out of the ring. So there's a whistle on the ice, and the score is the Soviet Union nothing and the USA nothing. Change in lineups for both clubs. Waiting for the face-off is Bob Cleary. Two and a half minutes have now gone by in the first period, no score. On the attack, it's Yakuşev, number 14, ridden off. Picked up by Ł.Bowlin. Ł.Bowlin, a shot is out in front. Meyasich, number 4, clears it. Slapped in again by Г.Грошев, number 15, for the Soviet Union. Cross it comes to Bill Cleary, number 7. Over to brother Bob, number 8. Г.Грошев, number 15, checked into the boards hard by Bob Cleary. McVeigh tries to get it out, can't do it. It goes to Bob McVeigh again. Now on this side is Ł.Bowlin, stopped by Bill Cleary. Across to Bob McVeigh, number 8. He scraps Sологубов for it. It comes up to П.Джонсон, number 16. He centers it, nobody there. He still controls it, now loses behind the net. Here's Dj.Meyasich. Across to McVeigh. Meyasich again, number 4. No score here. The shot is wide, actually a center. Picked up by Ł.Bowlin. Ł.Bowlin off the boards. Bill Cleary, number 7. Now it's Yakuşev again, number 14. A backhand shot by П.Джонсон, and it's gloved by Dj.Маккартан. United States on the attack. Flipped in. Then by Dj.Meyasich. П.Джонсон gloved it. Gives it to Ł.Bowlin, number 4. Ł.Bowlin a call to Г.Кучевский. Poked away by Kirain, picked up by Cleary. Bill Cleary coming in. Shoots! Bill Cleary, number 7, opens up the scoring for the United States. He's from Cambridge, Massachusetts. He is the top scorer in this championship round. He now has 5 goals, 4 assists for a total of 9 points. The United States leads by a score of 1-0. The official time is 4:04. Alexandrov on the attack, the shot. Owen around the boards to Roddenheiser. Almetov, number 9, comes in on him. And it goes back to Sid-Orenkov, number 5. To Kuchevsky. Here's the announcement.
Goal, United States. Number 7, Bill Cleary. Assist, number 14, Bob Cleary.
On the attack is Almetov. The shot. Cleared by Olson. K.Loktev in the corner there. Number 7. Bill Cleary, assisted by Bob Cleary. The United States leads, as the scoreboard shows you, with a little over 15 minutes remaining here in the first period. Very important game, the United States leading. They haven't lost a game so far here in the championship round. From the face-off. N.Sологубов, a backhand shot. In front, Alexandrov, and he scores! Ben Alexandrov, number 8, scores, assisted by number 2, N.Sологубov, the Russian captain. There's Alexandrov, and Coach Jack Riley of the United States said he's a tough man.
Soviets, number 8, Alexandrov, assist, number 2, N.Sологubov.
So it's 1-1. Alexandrov, 22 years old, gets the equalizer for the Soviets. Meyasich on the attack for the United States. He has the Christian brothers on the wing. There's Roger Christian trying to center to brother Bill. He does. Shot. Just kicked out by N.Pучkov. Long pass intended for K.Loktev. And we have the whistle.
Offside.
So there's a whistle on the ice. The score is USA 1, USSR 1. Change in lineups for both clubs. G.Grebennikoff, number 11, facing Bill Christian. Slapped in by Kuchevsky. Play around the American net. Out in front, poked aside by Meyasich, picked up by G.Grebennikoff. He shoots. Q.Greiň riding off Yu.Цицинov. And they still scrap for it in the corner. That's G.Grebennikoff, number 11, trying to stick out around to Yu.Цицинov. A great save by McMartin. Rather McCartan. N.Pучkov, number 10. Soviets putting on the pressure here. G.Grebennikoff tries to center, comes out. Sid-Orenkov shoots. And we have the whistle. I believe it might be the high sticking. Change in the lineups. Number 14, Bob Cleary, who assisted on the American goal. Number 14, Yakushev for Russia. Yu.Bаулин, number 4 on the puck. That's Yakushev. Hard check on P.Tuscov. McVeigh, number 8. Just about 7 minutes have gone by here in the first period, all tied up at 1-1. Bob Cleary trying to get it out of his own territory. Bill Cleary, number 7, checked by P.Tuscov, number 16. It's a big wing. Beautiful stick handling by Bill Cleary. Poked away by Г.Грошев, picked up by Bob Cleary. Slapped aside then by Н.Сологубов. That was O.Owen, number 5, trying to go through. U.Kliri out in front, shoots! Escape save by Pучков. Back to П.Avola. Now comes over the blue line. Якушев across to Ю.Баулин. Back to Якушев again. And McVeigh comes in. Leaves it for U.Kliri. One all the score. About 8 minutes have gone by here in the first period. Russia in the white uniform. So there's a whistle on the ice. The score is USA 1, USSR 1. Change in the lineups. Number 8 is Alexandrov, who scored the goal for Russia. Boy, Blythe Memorial Arena is just jam-packed. In the neutral area, K.Loktev tries to go through. Hard checks by Alexandrov and Olson. Here's Alexandrov coming in. Shoots off the pads of Meyasich. Picked up by P.Johnson, who scored the winning goal against Canada. Out of the rink it goes again. U.Kliri opened the score for the United States, assisted by brother Bob at 4:04 of the first period. Then Alexandrov scored, assisted by Н.Сологубов at 5:03. And that's the way it stands right now, 1-all. Johnson coming in. He's out there with Р.Роденхейсер and У.Олсон, the line for the United States. The line for Russia right now is А.Альметов, number 9, Ben Alexandrov, number 8, and Konstantin K.Loktev. This is the best line for the Russia. They scored 5 goals against Czechoslovakia in that game, which they won. Sid.Orenkov puts it into Alexandrov. Альметов, number 9, couldn't control it. Johnson trying to get the pass through to Р.Роденхейсер. Now to the rink it goes again. Another face-off. There is the Soviet bench. You know, you can dress 13 skaters and 2 goalies in this competition. In the first game today, Czechoslovakia defeated Germany 9-1. After this game, Canada plays Sweden. On the face-off, U.Christian, number 6 for the United States, scraps Н.Сологубов for it. Гребенников with a hat on comes in to help. Sweeps around the wing. In pursuit is П.Avola, big boy, 190 pounds for the United States. He's 20 years old. Yu.Цицинov, number 12, giving the trouble there for the Soviets. Tom Williams trying to bring the puck up, number 12. Scrap along the boards. That's Owen, number 5. And once more we have the face-off. 1-all the score, 10.5 minutes remaining in the first 20-minute period. Гребенников trying to set up, shoots, deflected into the cage beautifully on the fly by М.Бычков. And Russia leads by a score of 2-1. Perfect deflection in the air. М.Бычков scores it. There he is, number 10. He's 34 years old, born in Moscow.
Number 10, М.Бычков. Assist, number 11, Г.Ребенников.
Г.Ребенников, number 11, the fellow with the hat on, or the cap on, gets the assist. Here's the United States on the attack. Carrying in then was Р.Кристиан, out there with his brother Bill and Tom Williams. Center picked off by K.Loktev. Goes across to Yu.Цицинov, who goes down. Here's Гребенников. The center to П.Бычков wide. A shot by Ю.Баулин. Puck is loose. Now it's Tom Williams, number 12. And slapped the length of the ice in by Bычkov. So we have icing. There's a whistle on the ice, and the score is USA 1, USSR 2. From the face-off, Rush on the attack again. Broken up, Bob Cleary coming in. Sid-Orenkov, number 5, drops him, and a penalty is going to be coming up here. Beyond Jenrik Sid-Orenkov. That's the first penalty we've had. There he is in the penalty box for 2 minutes. Sid-Orenkov is 26 years old. Very fine all-around player.
Tripping the Soviet at 10:41. Number 5, Henry Sid-Orenkov.
.10:41, the official time. Now, here's another interesting change from the professional hockey that you might be used to. There's no... You can still ice it, though you're a man shy. If you shoot the puck down the rink, it's called icing, and the man does not come back till the full 2 minutes is over, even if you do score. United States trailing here 2-run. There's the captain, K.Reyne, to Bob Cleary. Oh, and a shot just kicked out. Rather McVeigh, this shot. Over the blue line it comes, so they'll have to clear. The United States will. Russia will try and kill the clock if they can. That's A.Альметов back to Н.Сологубов, playing defense with Кучевский. Cleary coming in on Kучевский. And we had a whistle, which I didn't hear.
Offside.
Offside was called. 2-1 the count. Goals by Russia, scored by Alexandrov and Bычkov, after Bill Cleary scored for the United States. 2-1. That's Q-Loktev on the face-off, number 7 for the Soviets. Going back for it, Meyasich. 8 minutes and 35 seconds remaining in the first period. 1 minute and 18 seconds on that penalty to Sid-Orenkov. United States for the extra man, trying to tie it up. Here's Bill Cleary. Checked off nicely by Kучевский. USA trying to get the power play going. Q-Loktev causing all the trouble. Now it's Bill Cleary, poked away by Альметов. Bill Cleary again. Goes around Ю.Баулин, tries to center it. Bob Cleary, number 14. And Kучевский is sitting on the puck. Little exchange between Ю.Баулин and Bob Cleary. Bob Cleary, number 14. There's 39 seconds remaining in that penalty to Sid-Orenkov. 7 minutes and 58 seconds remaining here in the first period. USSR 2, USA 1. Н.Сологубов on the face-off with Bill Cleary. Q-Loktev trying to clear it, can't do it. Bill Cleary again. A shot by McVeigh. Н.Сологубов in the corner. Clears it way up into the sky. That is not icing because it did not go over the goal line. 18 seconds remaining in that penalty to Sid-Orenkov. Hard check then on Q-Loktev. Bill Cleary. Offside on the left wing was Bob McVeigh. The United States leading here in this Olympic competition for the hockey title. They've won 3, have a total of 6 points. Russia has 5. They have 1 tie. The United States hasn't lost, and Canada has won 2 and lost 1 for 4 points. This is the championship round of 6 teams. In the Olympic competition, they started with 9 teams. They eliminated 3 in the first rounds and got the top 6. Out of the rink it goes again. The line for the United States, number 16 is Weldon Olson from Marquette, Michigan, Paul Johnson from St. Paul, Minnesota, and Dick Rodenheiser, number 17. On the face-off, waiting is Paul Johnson, who scored 58 goals in the European Tour last winter, and he scored the winning goal against Canada. Sliding in against him, number 11, Г.Гребенников. Yakuşev, G.Grebennikoff, and Yu.Цицинов. The line for Russia. That's Yu.Цицинov, number 12. Interception by G.Grebennikoff. Yu.Цицинov trying to center it. Shoved in there by П.Авола. And we have the whistle once more. Both clubs at equal strength. 7 minutes and 5 seconds remaining here in the first period, with Russia leading the United States 2-1. Kurt Hauser, the official, ready to drop the puck. G.Grebennikoff against Johnson. Dick Rodenheiser after it, along with number 16, Weldon Olson, who was dropped, along with Kучевский. Johnson back to П.Авола. Kучевский, number 6. Johnson, number 15, the center. G.Grebennikoff breaks it up to Yakuşev. Here's Yu.Цицинov, number 12. Shot is wide. G.Grebennikoff after it. П.Авола in the corner, number 9 for the United States in the dark uniform. Yu.Цицинov, number 12, giving him trouble. Owen trying to clear it. Here comes Bob Owen from St. Louis Park, Minnesota. And we have icing. Change in lineups for both clubs. We're following the other official up the ice, Richard Wagner of Germany. On the free Olympic tour, Russia won 3, tied 1, and lost none in this country. The United States won 10 and lost 4 in their pre-Olympic tour, and they haven't lost a game in their last 9. Johnson on the face-off against Q.Loktev. This is a big line out there for the Soviet Union. Kept in by Tom Williams. There's Williams, number 12, with the two Christian brothers, trying to center it. High in the air. Roger Christian has it, a backhander way up into the crowd. And what a crowd it is. There are 8,500 seats here, but we have people standing crammed in every inch of Life Memorial Arena. Beautiful day. That shows you how big the crowd is, the shot right there. On the face-off, Bill Christian against Q.Loktev. Q.Loktev to A.Альметов. Meyasich, number 4. And into the crowd once more. The United States has never won the Olympic championship. Canada's won the most, 5. There's the score and the time. Great Britain's won 1, and Russia's won 1. In fact, Russia is the defending champion. They won it at Cortina, defeating the United States 4-0 in the final game. Bill Christian, number 6, against Q.Loktev, number 7. Here's Alexandrov, 8. Williams trying to get up ice. Broken up very nicely then by Q.Loktev. Q.Loktev is down, number 7. And the whistle was for offside. Q.Loktev and Bill Christian once again. Yu.Bаулин to A.Альметов, across to Alexandrov. Back to A.Альметов. Williams breaks it up. Yu.Bаулин keeps it in United States territory. Here's Williams trying to pass it over. Ridden off by Alexandrov. Yu.Bаулin, number 4, on the puck. Little less than 5 minutes remaining here in the first period. Russia leading 2-1. They're in the white uniforms. Н.Сологубов and Williams. Roger Christian, the center out in front to Bill Christian. Coming is Meyasich to Williams. And it's cleared by Н.Сологубов. Alexandrov sweeping in. And the center deflected by Meyasich. Roger Christian. Has Bill Christian with him. There's Bill, number 6. Trying to go around Yu.Bаулin, number 4. Meyasich. Offside. Bill Cleary, who just came in, slightly offside. That stops the clock again. 4 minutes and 7 seconds remaining here in the first period. United States trailing Russia by a goal. It's 2-1. Bill Cleary scored for the United States. Alexandrov and Bычkov. Mike Bычkov for Russia. Г.Грошев on the face-off against Bob Cleary. Якушев with the puck, number 14. The two Cleary brothers and McVeigh, the line for the United States. That's Bill Cleary. Trying to center it. Blocked by C.Sидorенков. McVeigh stopping him there. Center to Bob Cleary. The shot deflected, knocked down in front. П.Авола the shot, scoots through. Bычkov out of the net. So we have a whistle for a face-off. 3.5 minutes remaining. Russia 2, USA 1. The line for the Soviets is Viktor Yakuşev, Eugene Г.Грошев, and Stan Petoutkov. Now Kучевский is going off for the Soviet Union, defenseman. Bob Cleary on the face-off against C.Sidorенкov. Bill Cleary the shot, wide. Owen tries to keep it in, picked up by Petoutkov. That's Petoutkov again. 3-on-1. Backhander, couldn't get it off. With Г.Грошев. Petoutkov again to Г.Грошев, 15. Petoutkov, 16, runs right into П.Авола. Bill Cleary. To brother Bob, poked aside by Bolin. Bob Owen, pass a little wide. Now, this will be a good example of icing. You notice the players do not have to go back and touch the puck as they do in the National Hockey League. As soon as it goes over the goal line, the whistle blows. 2-1 the count, Russia leading. 2 minutes and 49 seconds remaining here in the first period of the Olympic Championship at Blythe Memorial Arena, Skvo-Valley, California, on a gorgeous day. Weldon Olson, Paul Johnson, and Dick Roddenheiser the line for the United States. That's Roddenheiser. Г.Гребенников, Ю.Цицинов, and Bычkov is the line for the Soviet Union. Puck out of play once again over the boards. Paul Johnson on the face-off against Г.Гребенникov. Meyasich playing defense with Captain Q.Rrain. Here's Meyasich. Pass to Roddenheiser. Н.Сологубов rides him off. Roddenheiser has it. The center, slapped aside. And a lot of folks think that it's a goal, but it is not. It's on the side of the cage. Face-off in Russian territory. It's Н.Сологубов against number 16, Weldon Olson. Trying to get a shot away was Roddenheiser with a bouncing puck. Picked up. That's Yakuşev. Г.Гребенников, the center. Backhand shot, blocked. Meyasich scraps for it. Knocked down by Н.Сологубов. He comes in. Right out in front. A shot then by Ю.Цицинов. It's blocked. Another shot by Н.Сологубов, and it's cleared by Meyasich. Puck is still free. Picked up by Bычkov. Ю.Цицинов has it, centers it. Slapped aside by McCartan. Г.Гребенников into the corner to Bычkov again. Bычkov has it to Bolin. Bolin tries to pass through off the pads of Olson. On the far side, Roddenheiser picks it up. With a minute and 20 seconds remaining now in the first period. Russia leading 2-1. Roddenheiser broke his stick. Bolin has it, number 4. Johnson comes in on him, steals it away. The shot blocked in front by Н.Сологубов. And it goes to Bolin once more. to G.Grebennikoff, number 11. Has Alexandrov on the wing. 1 minute to go in the first period. K.Loktev, number 7. K.Loktev again. Ridden off. He still has it. Still K.Loktev to Alexandrov in front. He shoots. Clear behind the net. No goal. Roger Christian stopped by K.Loktev again. K.Loktev shoots. Blocked in front. K.Loktev has it. Across to A.Альметов. But couldn't get the shot off. They scrap for it in the corner. A.Альметов, along with Q.Loktiv for the United States. Finally goes up to Roger Christian. Trying to get by Q.Loktiv. Poked at by C.Sидоренков, number 5. They pin him into the corner. 15 seconds remaining now in the first period. Kept in by Johnson. C.Sidorенков, number 5. In neutral ice. And there's the buzzer. And that's the end of the first period. The score is USSR 2, USA 1.
Period.
We'll cover that live for you. Walter Cronkite will cover the victory ceremonies between the second and third period. But let's get back to hockey. Soviet Union in the white uniforms. They lead 2-1. On the attack is K.Loktev, a very fine hockey player. This is the strongest line for the Soviet Union out there right now. N.Sологubov to Alexandrov, who scored the first goal for the Soviet Union. Olson behind the cage, picked up Alexandrov, the center to Sологubov, poked aside by Johnson. Alexandrov, a backhander's wide, goes across to number 9, A.Альметов, into the corner. K.Loktev and Meyasich scrap for it. K.Loktev center to Sологubov, goes right by his stick. Roddenheiser on the puck. Putchkov out of the net to make the clear. Sологubov again to Alexandrov. K.Loktev comes in, shoots, blocked in front by Meyasich. Picked up by Johnson. Ridden off by Alexandrov. And it's not icing because it hit a Soviet stick. K.Loktev again sneaks it through. Shot, beautiful save by Dj.Makkartan, who's been tremendous in the nets here during this tournament. A.Альметов digs it out, number 9. Broken up by the United States. Goes back to Sологubov. Johnny Meyasich, number 4. Paul Johnson, 15. Has to cross to Roddenheiser, picked up by Johnson. Shot partially blocked. Yu.Bаулин puts it aside, number 4. Meyasich, a shot blocked by Sологубov. Off Yu.Bаулin. Skitters the length of the ice. And this is icing. So there's a whistle on the ice. The score is USSR 2, USA 1. We're waiting for a face-off. The line out there now is number 6, Bill Christian, number 10, Roger Christian, and number 12, Tom Williams for the USA. That's Bill Christian. The face-off against C.Sidorенкov, defenseman for the Soviet Union. C.Sidorенkov has it, checked by Bill Christian. Tom Williams almost had a crack at a shot by Owen is wide. Owen slaps it aside. Here's G.Grebennikoff to Yu.Цицинov. П.Авола, number 9 on it, runs right into Yu.Цицинov. Butchkov tries to dig it out. He's pinned in by Williams. And we have a whistle for a face-off. 2 minutes and 15 seconds have now gone by here in the second period. Russia's leading 2-1, all the scoring in the first period. On the face-off, it's Yu.Цицинov, number 12, against Christian. That's Yu.Цицинov, 12, checked by П.Авола. Butchkov comes in, number 10. Checked again by П.Авола. Butchkov carries behind. Out in front of Yu.Цицинov, he shoots. G.Grebennikoff, number 11. Shot kicked out by Makkartan. Center again, picked up by Owen. Owen flips it over to Williams. Williams to Christian, broken up by K.Loktiv. G.Grebennikoff stopped by the American defense. Here's two brothers, Roger Christian after it. Rather, Bill Christian, Roger Christian with him. Coming back is Yu.Цицинov. Williams, number 12. After is П.Авола. And into the crowd it goes. 2-1 the count here. About 3.5 minutes have gone by, as you can see on the clock. 20-minute period, 16:48. I might also add, in this competition, there's no overtime. The teams play a tie. They end up with the same number of points. It's the team that scored the most goals, subtract how many are scored against, who has the biggest total, who wins. McVeigh and the two Cleary boys out there for the United States. The line for USSR, the big guy there is П.Пучков, number 16, with Г.Грошев and Якушев. 14 for the United States. All right, there was Bob Cleary. Here's П.Пучков. Мейасич, number 4, breaks it up. Pass up to Bill Cleary, stopped by Ю.Баулин. Captain Q.Крейн off the boards, intended for Bob Cleary. Here's П.Пучков coming in. The center, flipped aside by Q.Крейн, goes to Bill Cleary, number 7. Bill Cleary tries to go right over Н.Сологубов. McVeigh has it off the boards. Ю.Баулин, number 4, Bob Cleary, 14. Q.Крейн breaks it up. His center just flipped aside by Н.Сологубов. Riding in hard is Якушев, number 14. П.Пучков hopped over his stick. McVeigh has it. Now it's Мейасич. П.Пучков coming in on him. He drops it for Bill Cleary. Long drive by Cleary. Gloved by П.Пучков, the goalie. Г.Грошев, 15. Slapped aside by Q.Крейн with a hard check on П.Пучкov as Q.Крейн goes down. And there's a whistle on the ice. The score is USSR 2, USA 1. Change in lineups for both clubs. Paul Johnson comes out with Dick Roddenheiser and Weldon Olson for the United States. Shot by Alexandrov is wide. K.Locktef has it in the corner. Alexandrov tries to center it. A.Альметов, number 9. Checked by П.Авола. П.Авола goes down. Г.Сидоренков to Alexandrov high in the air. П.Авола and K.Locktef fight for it. And it's clear in the neutral zone. K.Locktef again. A pass to A.Альметов, number 9. П.Авола, number 9, comes in on him for the United States. Rides him off the puck. They pin it against the boards, and we have a face-off. 4 minutes and about 45 seconds have gone by here in the second period. The United States trailing by a score of 2-1. On the face-off, USA on the attack. Roddenheiser. Almost tipped in. Nice play by the goalie, Nikolai П.Пучков. Weldon Olson almost tipped that one in. And a beautiful pass from Dick Roddenheiser. That's Nikolai П.Пучков, whom we're looking at, a very acrobatic goalie. For the American team, number 5 is Bob Owen from Minnesota, a student at Harvard. He's playing with П.Авола, a big boy from Hancock, Michigan, number 9. In the face-off, it was Olson. Н.Сологубов going back for it. It's Olson, number 16, tries to center it. Has it in the corner again, the center, nobody there. Owen keeps it in. Г.Гребенников, number 11, has it. Stopped by Olson. Tries to center it. Olson goes down, comes in on Г.Гребенников. And we have the whistle for the face-off again. The scoring, Bill Cleary for the United States scored first, and Ben Alexandrov and Mike П.Пучков for Russia, all scoring in the first period. That's Bill Cleary, number 6, on the face-off. In the corner once more. Н.Сологубов has it. Went down. The goalie is way out of the cage for a second. He was dropped by V.Christian. It's Н.Пучков, number 10, the center. Kicked out by goalie McCartan. V.Christian, his brother Roger right along with him. Ù.Olson, number 4 for Russia. Г.Гребенников tries to get it out. He does. To Yu.Цицинov. And in the neutral zone with it is V.Christian. To brother Roger, number 10, carries around Ù.Olson. Comes in, shoots. Just wide. United States putting the pressure on. They trail by a score of 2-1. The play's getting a little rough. Н.Сологубов and Олсон went down. Picked off by Н.Пучков. Stopped by М.Бычков. Slapped aside by Roger Christian. And there's a whistle on the ice. The score is Russia 2, United States 1. Very fast hockey game here. Change in lineups for both clubs. It's been rough, rugged, and clean. The line for the United States, that's U.Kliri facing off against П.Пучков. McVeigh has it behind the cage. The defense is Р.Оуэн and Р.Паавола for the United States. U.Kliri, U.Kliri, and Tom McVeigh the line. Here comes К.Локтев, number 6. The pass to Якушев, and offside on the right wing was П.Пучков for the Soviet Union. In between the second and third period, Walter Cronkite will be bringing you live the victory ceremonies, which are most impressive. 2-1 the score here. 7.5 minutes have gone by in the second period. United States trailing. U.Kliri, number 14, with the backhander around the boards. К.Локтев on it. Up to Г.Грошев. П.Паавола comes in on him, he shoots. Another fine save. Dj.Mackartan's been playing beautifully in the cage. U.Kliri poked aside nicely. Good poke check by Г.Сидоренков. Shot in by Ù.Оуэн. К.Локтев has it behind his own cage. To Г.Грошев, makes a neat stop. П.Пучков with a little backhander. And Dj.Mackartan, with П.Пучков coming in on him, decides to hang on to the puck. United States leads here in the championship round of the competition. They've won 3 games for a total of 6 points. The Soviet Union has won 2. 11.5 minutes remaining in the second period. Н.Сологубов, that is, passes it in. Trickles off the pads of Aleksandrov. Hard body check shown on K.Loktev by Johnny Mayasich. Here's П.Джонсон. Taken away by Ù.Олсон. Ù.Олсон back for Russia. The United States is checking harder now, trying to slow down these flying Russians. Альметов, the shot. Aleksandrov in front. A backhander off the post, I believe. Shot by Ù.Olson, stopped in front. And it's cleared over the blue line. Down goes Н.Сологубов. Johnson comes in. He shoots off the side of the cage. He has his own rebound in the corner. It's centered. Blocked by Альметов. Picked up by Aleksandrov. He has K.Loktev with him. They have Mayasich to beat. Here's K.Loktev coming in. Shoots wide. Centered again by Aleksandrov. It's in front. Stopped by Н.Сологубов. Into the corner it goes. Real scrap for it there. Out in front again. The shot by Альметов is wide. Rebound to Aleksandrov, the center. Stopped by Roddenheiser. Olson has it to Roddenheiser. Roddenheiser holds up. Comes in, shoots. It goes off the pads of Альметов. And Н.Сологубов has it in the corner. Play very fast here. On the attack once more is Russia. It's K.Locktef coming in, trying to go around K.Rейн. He's stopped. Meyasich has it in the corner. K.Locktef on top of him. And we have a whistle for another face-off. 10 minutes remaining now, halfway through the second period. Russia leading the United States 2-1. The United States has never won this Olympic competition. The Russians out here are the defending champions. On the face-off, Owen has it. Stopped by G.Rebbennikov. On the far side, it's Williams, number 12 for the United States. Н.Пучков, number 10, the center to G.Rebbennikov. Just kicked aside. П.Авола tries to carry out. Stopped by G.Rebbennikov. Ridden into by П.Авола. Owen now in control. Р.Кристиан trying to get it out of the corner. G.Rebbennikov with the cap on. Christian gets it by him. Into the corner, though, it goes. Yu.Цицинov, number 12, fights Owen of the United States for it in the dark uniform. And it's cleared up to Р.Кристиан. Across to Williams. Over to Bill. Bill shoots. Goal!
Number 6, V.Christian. Assist, number 10, Р.Кристиан.
V.Christian scores, number 6, assisted by his brother, Р.Кристиan, number 10, so it's 2-2 here, and the crowd goes wild. Н.Пучков comes in, centers it, blocked by Meyasich. Meyasich and K.Rейн playing beautiful hockey for the United States. U.Kliri checked into the boards by Н.Сологубов. Ю.Баулин has it. Ю.Баулин still carrying. His center, slapped aside by Meyasich. U.Kliri has it. Knocked down by McVeigh. Here's McVeigh trying to get around Н.Сологубов, slapped aside by Ю.Баулин. П.Джонсон, number 6, pursued by McVeigh. Ю.Баулин to Н.Сологубов, the captain, number 2. Stopped by McVeigh again. Г.Грошев gets it out, goes right back in again, but offside is U.Kliri. The official time of that goal is 11:01, scored by U.Christian, assisted by Tom Williams and brother Р.Кристиан. Two brother combinations on the United States team. Roger and U.Christian, and U.Kliri down there, number 14, and his brother Bill, who's wearing number 7. And the face-off. It goes to U.Kliri, can't control it. K.Locktef, number 6, has it. Now it's Johnny Meyasich, number 4, sweeps behind his own net. K.Locktef comes in to stop him, number 7, and the checking is getting ferocious. It's clean, but tough. Alexandrov, poked aside by U.Kliri. It's in front. McVeigh comes in, shoots, kicked out by Н.Пучков. U.Kliri has the center, slapped aside by Н.Пучков again. They fight for it behind the net. K.Locktef has it, goes way up into the crowd. So there's a whistle on the ice. The score is USSR 2, USA 2. The game is picking up speed all the time. Crowd really with this team. Both teams are playing great hockey out here this afternoon. J.Sidorенков checked into the corner. Number 17, who was down, was Р.Роденхейсер. And the face-off. Referee is Kurt Hauser. К.Локтев on the face-off against Olson. Sidorенков has it. His pass intercepted by Owen, number 5. Owen up to Rodенheiser. Kучевский. Rodенheiser coming in on him. Owen makes the interception. He shoots. Blocked in front by 2 Russians. Owen again. Centers. Blocked again by Kучевский. Play continues. It goes back to П.Avola. Off the boards, intended for Johnson, but it goes instead to Sidorенков, number 5. Alexandrov has it to Альметов, number 9. Stopped by Owen. Owen off the boards, up to Rodенheiser, number 17. Rodenheiser carries in. His shot kicked out by Putchkov. Johnson has it in the corner. He tries to center it. Still has it. Out in front it comes. Just over the stick of Rodenheiser. Now it's Альметов, rather Alexandrov down the left wing to Letkov. Shot in front, Alexandrov on the rebound, and look at that pile-up. And Alexandrov thought he had a goal. Number 9, П.Avoла, and number 5, Bob Owen. Two all the score, 6 minutes and 19 seconds remaining in the second period. On the face-off, it's Bill Christian who scored that goal against Yu.Цицинov, number 12. Tom Williams to Roger Christian. Shot! Out of the ring it goes again. And Bill Christian on that shot almost tipped it in. The line for the United States, the 2 Christian brothers and number 12, Tom Williams. The defense is K.Rehn and Meyasich. There's the score and the time remaining, 6:05. On the face-off, Yu.Цицинov has it in the corner. Checked by Bill Christian. Roger Christian has it, shoots off the side of the cage. It's out in front. And K.Rehn comes in, number 3, to really bust up the tack. Runs right into Н.Сологубов. They say to each other, what are you doing? We're friends. These fellows have played against each other in the 1956, some of them that is, the 1956 Olympics and in the World Championships. G.Rебенников, the line is G.Rебенникov, Yu.Цицинov, and Bычkov for Russia. Bычkov, number 10, G.Rебенникov with the cap on. The shot gloved by Bычkov. Stopped at the blue line by K.Rehn. His backhander off the skate of Bolin. Here comes Bolin to Bычkov. But Meyasich comes in, number 12, number 4, rather, sweeps behind the net. G.Rебенnikov, the interception, the center, slapped aside by K.Rehn. Notice how those 2 American defensemen, K.Rehn and Meyasich, sit right on top of that crease. Bill Christian with brother Roger. Fine defensive play then by Sidorенков. Here comes Bolin, number 4. Bolin back on Bill Christian to Roger. Roger goes around. Н.Сологубов comes in. Fine save by Putchkov. And we have another whistle. Play is rugged. And we have a penalty coming up, I believe. It's in the corner, a little hard to see as the crowd stands up there. It's on Н.Сологубов. He's the man that makes his team go.
11:01 second period. Check that, 14:57.
14:57 the time. And listen to this crowd. Remember, Н.Сологубов will not come out for 2 minutes. Whether the United States scores or not, he won't come out. USA with the extra man. A shot by McVeigh is wide. Cleary, McVeigh, and Bob Clear out there. That's Bill Cleary, number 7, sweeps around, tries to shoot behind the net. McVeigh has it. United States with the extra man, the shot. Bounces free. Kучевский controls it. Meyasich keeps it in there. Bob Cleary in the corner, number 14. Kучевский goes down. Bob Cleary across to Owen. Owen shoots. The goalie was way out. He just missed the upper left-hand corner. K.Loktev has it now, number 7. And it comes over the blue line to Альметов, number 9. Sidorенko and Kучевский, the defenseman for Russia. A minute and 12 seconds remaining in that penalty to Н.Сологубов. USA with the extra man. It's all tied up at 2-all. 4 minutes remaining in the second period. Meyasich 4. Stopped at the blue line. Owen across to Cleary. Bomb, that is. 50 seconds remaining in that penalty to N.Sологубов. Now Bill Cleary rides in. Stopped by number 5, J.Sidorенков, and they pin each other into the corner for another face-off. The final game for the United States will be tomorrow morning. It starts at 8 a.m. against Czechoslovakia. Weldon Olson waiting for the face-off. He's out there with Dick Rodenheiser and Paul Johnson, a change for the United States. Olson has it, feeds it back to Kirrain. Zone defense played by the Russians to Meyasich. Bolin slaps it aside. On a breakaway, coming hard is K.Loktev. Across to Альметов, he shoots, and a fine save by McCartan. 20 seconds remaining in that penalty to Sологубов now. United States with the extra man. 3 minutes and 15 seconds remaining in the second period. It's all tied up at 2-all. And here comes Rodenheiser. Still Rodenheiser to Meyasich. Meyasich behind the net shoots. And it's free. J.Sidorенков has it. Stopped by Kirrain. But here's Sологубов, who just came out. He shoots. It's underneath. McCartney didn't see the puck, and he turned around and grabbed it. Would have been a wild dispute on that as Sологубов had scored, because the United States would have insisted that coming out of the penalty box, he was offside. But there's no score, so it still remains at 2-all. 2 minutes and 51 seconds remaining in the second period. Bill Christian on the face-off against Patutkov, number 16, Stan Patutkov, who looks around at his bench now, at his coach, Anatol Tarasov, and the manager is Roman Kiselev. For the United States, the coach is Jack Riley of West Point, the manager Jim Claypool from Duluth. Kirrain might have been hurt. He's being worked on by the Benny Bertini and Eddie Zanfrini, the two trainers for the United States. On the face-off, Alexandrov, number 8, after it, with П.Авола. Goes to Pachukov. Number 6, Bill Christian, stick handling beautifully to brother Roger. Shoots! Tom Williams keeps it in there. Williams again. Shoots. Blocked again by Patutkov. Williams, number 12, across to Bill Christian. It's Bolin on the puck. To Г.Грошев. Г.Грошев to Patutkov. Feeds it across to Alexandrov. The shot is wide. Roger Christian. Off the boards by Bolin. Almost hit referee Kurt Hauser of Switzerland. 1 minute and 57 seconds remaining now in this period. And Г.Грошев almost starts the fight with Bill Christian. Here comes Owen. Stopped by Sологубов. Patutkov tries to get through. П.Авола has it. And we have a whistle. I believe it's going to be a penalty on the United States. The first penalty on the United States this afternoon. Might be for high sticking. On number 10.
Attention, please.
Roger Christian.
All athletes participating in the victory ceremonies, please report to the Tower of Nations immediately. All athletes report to the Tower of Nations immediately.
That announcement is for the victory ceremonies.
Second period, 2 minutes, slashing. Number 10, United States, Roger Christian.
Roger Christian in 2 minutes for slashing. The other announcement is for the victory ceremonies, which Walter Cronkite will carry live for us in between the second and third period of this hockey game. And now the United States is down a man. Russia has a very fine power play. Bill Cleary breaks it up. Grebeniakov, number 11, has his stick knocked out of his hand, but he's a fiery, fine soccer player, as you can see. And he's pinned in by Olson. 2-all the score, 1 minute and 13 seconds remaining in this second period. The tension and the activity out on the ice has been rising steadily throughout the game, getting tougher and rougher. Alexandrov facing Olson, number 16, for the United States. Olson has it. Half a minute's gone by now, and that penalty to Roger Christian. Kучевский to Альметов, across to Alexandrov. To Альметов, he shoots wide. The rebound fed in by Alexandrov, picked off by Olson. Kучевский stops it. Here's Olson again. Shoots. Sid-Urenkov on the rebound. Still Sid-Urenkov. Goes by Meyasich. Sid-Urenkov blocked by Kirrейн. Behind Kirrейн. Now Bill Cleary. Trying to stick handle through. Kучевский stops him. Альметов back for Russia. 45 seconds remaining in that penalty to Roger Christian. 17 seconds remaining in this period. It's all tied up at 2-all. Lobbed high by Olson, just killing time. 2 seconds, 1 second. And that's the end of the second period. The score is USSR 2, USA 2. The score here, 2-all. The goals for the United States, Bill Cleary and Bill Christian. You can see there's still 16 seconds remaining in that penalty to Roger Christian. The United States a man shy. Н.Сологубов on it. Now here's the power play. Shot by Н.Сологубов behind the net. And a discussion going on between Н.Сологубов and Ю.Баулин as exactly where to play. Н.Сологубов, number 2, wanted Ю.Баулин to come inside the blue line. Maybe Ю.Баулин forgot that there was still a few seconds remaining in that penalty to Roger Christian, who was out for slashing. 4 seconds remaining in that penalty now. He's out, both teams at full strength once again. That's Н.Сологубов, who is down.
Offside.
Offside. And don't forget, if the game ends up in a tie, there's no sudden death. They leave it that way as a tie, both teams picking up a point. On the attack, K.Lоктев, the big line out there for the Soviet Union. United States on the attack. That was Р.Роденхейсер bringing it in. Olson up to Johnson, 15. Alexandrov, number 8, stopped by Captain Kirrейн. Kirrейн tries to go over Н.Сологубов, who puts a good check on him. Alexandrov, number 8. Olson stops him. Альметов, number 9, working on Olson. Pinned against the boards, and we'll have a face-off. And Alexandrov and Olson say a few words to each other going off the ice. Complete change for both clubs. For the United States, it's the line of the two Christian brothers and Tom Williams. The defense is P.Avola and Owen. Grebeniakov, Yu.Цицинов, and Bukov for the Soviet Union. That's Grebeniakov, number 11, who's removed his cap here in the final period. Remember, he's the fellow who was wearing that white cap. Owen behind his own cage. Roger Christian flips it in. Bouncing puck. Those can't be dangerous. Knocked down by Williams. P.Avola has it. Roger Williams to brother Bill. In pursuit is Tom Williams. Sid-Urenkov, number 5 for the Soviet Union. Kучевский, number 6, behind his own cage. Williams has it. The center is blocked by Across to Г.Ребенников, trying to carry around Owen. Still has the center, swept aside by П.Авола. Owen feeds it up onto the stick of Williams. Williams comes in on the wing. Shot is wide by Р.Кристиан. A steal by Williams. Blocked by Г.Сидоренков. Shot by П.Авола. It's over. And it's in the cage. Wait a minute. No goal. No goal. It's no goal. Richard Wagner, the referee, was white on it. He said that it was high sticking. In other words, he raised the stick above his shoulder when he put in that goal. If he'd waited till it came down, and if the stick had been below his shoulder when he flipped it in, it would have been a goal. So it still remains at 2-all. I might also add that in this Olympic competition, they divide the final period into two 10-minute sections. So in the first section, we have 7 minutes and 27 seconds remaining. On the face-off, it's U.Clery with brother U.Clery against Г.Грошев. Г.Грошев, В.Якушев, and П.Петухов at the line for Russia. That's В.Якушев, number 14. The shot is out in front, loose. Still in front. Now it's behind the net. В.Якушев tries to set it, pinned against the side. Now it comes out, fed around the boards by Q.Locktef. McVeigh gets it across to U.Clery. U.Clery in the corner. 3 minutes have gone by here in the final period. McVeigh has it. Feeds it up to U.Clery. Poked aside by Н.Сологубов. On it right now is Г.Грошев. He is stopped and dropped. U.Clery. Around Bolin. They fight for it in the corner. Hops out of the neutral zone again. J.Kirrейн from Brookline, Massachusetts has it. Fires a long one, which is gloved by Н.Пучков. Scrap along the boards. Q.Locktef a shot, knocked down by Bolin. Bolin is dropped. Н.Пучков has it. Ridden off by U.Clery. Н.Сологубов, and it's going to be a penalty, I believe, coming up in the United States. It's a delayed whistle play. There it is. Now it's going to be on U.Clery, I believe, for tripping. So there's a whistle on the ice. The score is USA 2, USSR 2. A very important penalty, perhaps, as far as Russia is concerned.
Penalty, United States, tripping at 3:50 of the third period. Number 7, U.Clery.
It was on U.Clery. Now, don't forget, U.Clery does not come on the ice again till the full 2 minutes is over. You know, in the National Hockey League, if, say, Russia scores, U.Clery would come back on the ice, even if his penalty wasn't over, but not here. Now the vaunted power play by the Russians. Alexandrov, number 8. Sidorенков in the bottom of your picture, number 5. Penalty killers for the United States, number 16, Weldon Olson, and Tom McVeigh. The defense is Q.Locktef and Meyasich. Q.Locktef in the corner. Back to Н.Сологубов, number 2. In front. And it's cleared by Q.Locktef, but also remember, as soon as it goes over the line, you heard the whistle blown by Richard Wagner. That's another difference they have with the National Hockey League. If you're a man shy, you can't ice the puck that way without a whistle. So the face-off once more United States territory. Q.Locktef, number 7, against Meyasich. It's won by the United States, and it's cleared once more by McVeigh, but once more, as soon as it goes over the line, there's the whistle. In case you just joined us, this is the final period. The United States leads in the scoring here. As far as games are won in the Olympic competition, they've won 3. Russia's won 2 and tied 1. Canada's won 2 and lost 1. On the face-off, goes back to A.Альметов. He shoots. It's wide behind the net. Q.Locktef and Q.Locktef fight for it. Meyasich comes in as Q.Locktef goes down. Squirts over the line. Н.Сологубов is on it. Swept in by Olson. Olson, a high backhander. Sidorенков. Minute and 12 seconds remaining in that penalty. Alexandrov tries to come in. The United States a man shy as the puck pops over the boards. U.Clery is in the penalty box for tripping. 2-all the count. Number 8 is Alexandrov, who many consider the most dangerous player on the Soviet team. He's played in 3 world championships for the Soviet Union. Once more, it's in the corner, and we have a high sticking, I guess. Trying to deflect the puck, raising the stick above your shoulder. Olson and Alexandrov on the face-off. Flipped high in the air by Kirian, comes bouncing down. N.Sологубов on it quickly. Across it goes to A.Альметов, number 9. Drops it for K.Loktev. K.Loktev ridden off by Kirian. Н.Сологубов comes in. Number 2 on the blue line, ridden off by Meyasich. Across to C.Sидorенков. He shoots just a beautiful save, almost in the lower left-hand corner to looking at it. Another shot. Great glove save then by McCartan. And a shot by K.Loktev. 30 seconds remaining in the penalty to U.Kliri. Н.Sологубов over to Alexandrov. Blocked in front. They golf at it. And Kirian slides through to clear the puck. Over the blue line it comes. Back in again by Н.Sологубов, but there's offside. So there's a whistle on the ice. The score is Russia 2, USA 2.
Why is the frisky, thrifty Renault Dauphine America's largest selling 4-door import? Its low original price and high gas mileage. Its high style beauty and good solid value. Its big car ride and peppy performance. Only $16.45 at East Coast Port of Entry. See your Renault dealer now and compare.
18 seconds remaining in that penalty now to U.Kliri. Rush on the attack again. It's 2-all. Broken up nicely that time by Owen. Owen comes charging down the ice. His shot is off the pads of Kuchevsky. And we have a penalty coming up. I believe it is on a Russian player. It is on number 11, Vladimir G.Rebbennikov.
Third period, 2 minutes, interference, Soviet, number 11, G.Rebbennikov.
And there's only 2 seconds remaining in the penalty now to U.Kliri, so the United States will have the extra man. G.Rebbennikov, who just went in the penalty box, has played 7 years with the Soviet Wings. There are 4 top teams in Russia who play in a league. And this aggregation out here this afternoon is an all-star team from those top 4 Russian clubs. Now, Kliri is out. The United States has the extra man for the next minute and 45 seconds to go, with 3 minutes and 50 seconds remaining in the first half of this final period. C.Sidorенkov, the pass to Г.Грошев, picked off by Owen. Owen and П.Авола playing defense for the United States. A shot, a hard drive then by Roger Christian. The 2 Christian brothers and Tom Williams, the line for the United States. And once more the icing infraction is called. G.Rebbennikov went off at 5:48 of the final period for interference. And the big crowd here begins to hoop and holler. There's your scoreboard. Don't forget we have another 10-minute session coming after this 3 minutes and 25 seconds is over. Bill Christian, number 6, who scored one of the United States goals, waiting for the face-off. The other was scored by U.Kliri of the United States. The Russian goals coming in the first period by Alexandrov and Pучков. The face-off, A.Альметов fights Christian for it. Behind the cage, Roger Christian, number 10. Ю.Баулин comes in on him, number 4. And another whistle. It's a pleasure having the Armed Forces Radio carrying this game all over the world. It's all tied up, 2-all. A change for the United States. The 2 Kliri brothers come out with Bob McVeigh. Q.Loktev and Meyasich playing defense. Н.Сологубов on the face-off against U.Kliri. Won by Russia. Н.Сологубов clears at the length of the ice, and once again, this will be icing as soon as the puck goes over the extension of the goal line to the boards. 56 seconds remaining now in that penalty to G.Rebbennikov. United States has the extra man. It's 2-all. On the face-off, Bill Cleary against N.Sологubov. A scrap in the corner. K.Locktef goes down. Goes to Bob Cleary. To the point, Kirain. Kirain to Mayasich. Comes over the blue line. He tried to poke it to McVeigh. It's McVeigh carrying in. Ridden off by A.Альметов. Goes by Bolin. Still has it the center. And stopped in front in the pads of N.Sологubov, the Russian captain. He certainly is one of their top players and a very likable guy. His 4th year as captain of the Soviet national team. Bolin goes off. On the face-off, it's Bob Cleary against A.Альметов, number 9. Г.Сидоренков, number 5, who came in for Bolin. Hacked at by Cleary, picked up by the other Bill Cleary, stopped by Н.Сологубов. 20 seconds remaining in that penalty to Г.Гребенников. Н.Сологубов still has it, tries to clear it off the pads, but now there are 2 Cleary brothers working on Н.Сологубов. Nick goes down, Н.Сологубов along with Bob Cleary, number 14. Look at the big grin on Nick Н.Сологубov's face. 12 seconds to go in that penalty to Г.Гребенников. 2 minutes and 24 seconds in the first half of the final session. Bill Cleary has it, shoots! Putchkov does the splits, it was just wide. K.Locktef with some nice stick handling there. Number 7 comes in. And the penalty is over now. Both clubs at full strength. Bill Cleary. McVeigh on the wing. And McVeigh is offside. And the score once more. Knut Johannesson of Norway, as you can see, won at 10,000 meters, as the scoreboard shows you. Beautiful arena here of life, not a column in it. Every seat is completely unimpaired as far as your vision is concerned, and there are no columns, buttresses, anything in your way. Yakuşev, number 14. Oh, broken up. Olson. In pursuit is K.Locktef, playing defense with Г.Сидоренков. The line for the United States is Johnson, Rodenheiser, and Olson. The hard check on Rodenheiser by K.Locktef. Steal by Olson. Г.Сидоренков right on him. Olson goes down, Г.Сидоренков on top. And another whistle for pinning the puck against the boards. Change for the Soviet Union. The line comes out of Yu.Цицинov, Vladimir Г.Ребенников, and Mike Pukov. That's Г.Ребенников on the face-off against Olson. Number 11. Offside on the face-off. J.Ciccinov slides in on the face-off against Olson. And Putchkov decides to hang on to that, with Olson coming in on top of him very quickly. 1 minute and 19 seconds to go here in this final period. The first half of it is 10 minutes after this. Soviet Union on the attack. J.Ciccinov off the pads of П.Авола. J.Ciccinov in the corner. Slammed into by П.Авола. That's big Rod П.Авола down there from Hancock, Michigan. 20 years old. Played with the U.S. national team in '59. Now in the U.S. Army. J.Ciccinov, number 12, on the face-off with Johnson. J.Sидorенков shoots. Goes to Johnson. He has J.Kучевский to beat. Г.Ребенников working on him. The shot, the rebound, just wide of Rodenheiser, who was flying in. That's Putchkov number 10, who had the puck for a minute ago. Bычkov again. Across to G.Grebennikoff. He shoots, deflected. Fine save by Dj.Makkartan. Both goalies have been excellent. Out in front it comes. Roddenheiser tried to get it. Bычkov gets it back, intercepted by Owen. Kept in by Kучевский. Here's Kучевский again, number 6. 16 seconds remain in this first 10-minute session of the final period. П.Авола high in the air. And that's icing. United States wanted a change in lineup from 6 seconds ago. There's the American bench. Jack Riley, the coach. On the face-off, Alexandrov is waiting, number 8. Against Johnson. 1 second. There's the buzzer. And in just 1 minute, there'll be more action from the... Now here comes the final 10 minutes. The United States 2. USSR 2. Play in the neutral zone. Bill Christian. Tom Williams on the wing. Fine defensive play by Yu.Bаулин. Stopped the American attack then. Yu.Bаулин goes down, up quickly. Real scrap between Bill Christian and Yu.Bаулin. Slipped high in the air. Knocked down by Tom Williams. K.Loktev, the big line out there for the Soviet Union. Alexandrov comes in, shoots, blocked, loose in front. Look at Dj.Meyasich go down to protect that goal. Bill Christian right on top of goalie Dj.Makkartan. Good close-up at Dj.Meyasich, number 4. J.Kirrейн, number 3. Bill Christian on the face-off against Alexandrov. Goes back to Н.Сологубов in the neutral zone between the two blue lines. Meyasich. Slipped. J.Kirrейn. Offside.
Real obvious, too.
United States taking a chance there, throwing both defensemen on the attack. Meyasich and Kirrейn were up there. Complete change for both clubs. Two Clearys come out with Tom McVeigh. Owen and П.Авола on defense, and that shows you 9 minutes and 8 seconds remaining here in this final 10-minute session. P'Tukov, Г.Рошев, and Y.Якушев, the line, the Soviet Union. Here's Г.Рошев, 15. He's dropped hard by Owen. Bill Cleary. Brother Bob and Tom McVeigh a shot wide. Bob Cleary on the rebound. Trying to go by Yu.Цицинов. Bill Cleary the shot. Blocked by Г.Рошев, 15. Knocked down by Cleary again. Over the blue line it pops. Picked up by П.Авола. П.Авола goes around Kучевский, but is ridden off the puck by Г.Рошев, number 15. Forecheck there by Bob Cleary. Kучевский once again, very fine defenseman, number 6. Off the pads of McVeigh, number 8. Owen, up to Bob Cleary. Bill Cleary with him. Bill, number 7, shoots. Wide. Rebound to Owen. Pass to Bob Cleary. Passes the cross in front. Nobody there to deflect it. Now it's Г.Рошев. 7 minutes and 50 seconds remaining in the hockey game. Г.Сидоренков. To П.Tukov. Blocked by Owen. Onto the stick of Bill Cleary. Long slap shot by Г.Сидоренков. McVeigh is on it. McVeigh across to Bob Cleary. Little too long. Alexandrov out on the ice now. Watch this boy fly. McVeigh has it. It's still McVeigh coming in. Shoots wide. Taken out by Alexandrov. G.Sidorенков, number 5. The drop pass a little too wide, and play is getting rough. U.Kliri goes down. Real scramble for it. Owen carrying in, number 5. Butchkov tries to clear it, and it went off the post. It was no goal. It was wide open. I believe it deflected right off the post. Still there's a whistle on the ice. The score is USA 2, USSR 2. A great chance for the USA to go ahead. Fine play by Owen, drawing Putchkov out of the goal. A shot off the post, just wide. From the face-off, shot by Johnson is blocked down the neutral zone. Slapped aside by Kirain. Bolin has it. Picked up by G.Rebbennikov, number 11. Rodenheiser, Johnson, and Olson the line for the United States. Kirain pops out in front. Picked up by Paul Johnson. He has Bolin to beat. Rodenheiser on the wing with him. To Rodenheiser, carries in, knocked off the play by N.Sологубов. Stopped by Kirain, he shoots, deflected in front. Johnson can't get his stick down. Rush on the attack, the long pass across to Butchkov. And it's icing called on the Soviet Union. 5 minutes and 54 seconds remaining in the game. It's all tied up, as you can see, and what a hockey game it has been. The scoring again briefly by the United States. One in the first period, one in the second period by Bill Cleary and Bill Christian. Ben Alexandrov and Mike Bukov for the Soviet Union, both in the first period. Listen to this crowd. Goes back to П.ААvola. He shoots, blocked in front off the pads of А.Альметов. А.Альметов, number 9. Kept in there by Tom Williams, number 12. Out it comes to А.Альметов. Stopped by П.ААvola. Alexandrov on a breakaway has Қ.Локтев with him. Ridden off by П.Ааvola, goes down hard. It's in front off the pads of Christian. Shot, great save by McCartan in the corner. Alexandrov, number 8. Broken up by Williams. Williams up to Roger Christian, number 10. Ridden off by Sidorенков. Sidorенков goes down. Bill Christian has it. Cross in front. Now it's Roger Christian, deflected by Williams. Roger Christian again, number 10. To Williams, knocked in front. Goal!
Attention, 14:59.
USA leads 3-2.
Roger Christian.
Bill Christian scored the goal, assisted by Tom Williams and his brother, Roger Christian. So Bill Christian has 2 goals this afternoon. And it's 3-2 with 4 minutes and 30 seconds remaining. The United States leading. Kirain on the puck. To Bill Cleary. Tried to go by Sidorенков, number 5. The player down is number 10, Butchkov. Meyasich, П.Тухов coming in on him. Butchkov, number 10 with the puck. Fraction, that's number 12, Yu.Цицинов. Roshap across to П.Тухов, is right in front, and it's just cleared by Meyasich coming by. Meyasich just came in to clear that puck. But the Soviet Union almost tied it up. Here's Bill Cleary fighting through with McVeigh. McVeigh has it. He shoots. Off the pad to Putchkov. McVeigh on the rebound. Tries to center it. It's cleared. Up to Yu.Цицинov. Kiriain stops him. 3 minutes and 42 seconds remaining. Meyasich on the puck, number 4. The whole crowd is standing here at Blythe Arena. N.Sологubov is off his pad. Cleary trying to get through. Bob, that is. Sid-Urenkov leads up to Yu.Цицинov, number 12. Into the corner they go for it. Long pass. Hovers on the side of the post. And there's a whistle on the ice. The score is USA 3, USSR 2. Change in lineups now for both clubs. Everybody's standing in Blythe Arena. Bill Christian has scored 2 goals to put the United States ahead. Face off in the neutral zone. Alexandrov waiting. Paul Johnson, 15, going off. Number 6, Bill Christian, the man who scored 2 goals, is his brother, number 10, Roger Christian. And the score with 3 minutes and 9 seconds remaining. What a game this has been. There's a face-off. The 2 Christian brothers and Tom Williams aligned to the United States. J.J. on the puck. He stopped down in the corner. There was a whistle. Puck was frozen against the board. Look at this crowd. Change for the United States and also for Russia coming out on the ice.
Come on, Kiriain.
Bill Christian, waiting for the face-off, has 2 goals this afternoon. Sid-Urenkov, number 5, in against him. In the face-off, A.Альметов has it. Alexandrov on the left wing. K.Lоктев on the right wing. He shoots. They try to get a shot off. Ю.Баулин stops the puck, but he raised his stick above his shoulder. The automatic whistle. 2 minutes and 49 seconds remain. USA 3, USSR 2. On the face-off, Bill Christian, who has 2 goals this afternoon, that is, against A.Альметов. Kiriain stops it. Williams tries to get it out. K.Lоктев in front. Cleared. Roger Christian on the puck. Across to Williams. Flipped into the stands by Yu.Bаулин.
Keep going, you guys are doing great.
2 minutes, 32 seconds remain in the game. Crowd here can hardly stand the pressure. The United States trying for their first Olympic gold medal in hockey. They lead. They haven't lost a game so far in the series. On the face-off, Bill Christian against Г.Грошев, 15. The neutral zone, Kiriain has it over to Meyasich, 4. He drives the slap shot wide. On the rebound is Williams and Sid-Urenkov. Sid-Urenkov has it. The pass over to Yu.Цицинов. Yu.Цицинov still on the puck. He shoots wide. Putchkov on the rebound, number 10. Hidden into the boards. Goes to the other side, out in front. Sliding save by Kiriain, stops it. Sid-Urenkov, right to Г.Грошев in front. Deflected and grabbed by Dj.Маккартан as Putchkov, number 10, almost flipped it in. You're wondering what the CCCP means on the front of the Russian jerseys. It means, well, simply USSR and in their language. Putchkov on the face-off, number 10. Bob Cleary goes down into the corner. That's Owen with a puck. 1 minute and 50 seconds remain in the hockey game. USA 3, Russia 2. There's a scramble in the corner. Now to the far side. Bill Cleary has it. Putchkov comes in on him. Bob Cleary. Russians are pinning the Americans in their own zone. N.Sологубов tries to keep it in. Breaking out is McVeigh, number 8. Coming in hard on him is Sid-Urenkov. A minute and 27 seconds to go. The puck is fired in by P.Avola. N.Sологubov is stopped by McVeigh, number 8. Here's N.Sологubov coming down, the captain of the Russian team. Ridden into the boards by Ü.Клири. He centers it, but waiting there is McVeigh. McVeigh carrying out around Alexandrov, who goes down trying to stop him. 1 minute remaining in the hockey game. The United States 3, Russia 2. Alexandrov coming in hard on P.Avola. Ü.Клири has it. Little too long for McVeigh. Picked off by Sologov. McVeigh again. Fires it in. 43 seconds remaining in the hockey game. Alexandrov on the puck. Here comes the point of watching this Russian team. A pass to A.Альметов. The big line is out there for Russia, and they're whistled down for the offside. The United States has one more game remaining after this one tomorrow morning against Czechoslovakia. If they win that one, they clinch first place, and probably if they tie tomorrow's game, they'll clinch first place. 35 seconds remaining. USA 3, Russia 2. Let's see if the Russians are going to pull their goalie. J.J. is down talking to Н.Пучков, the Russian goalie. Alexandrov on the face-off against Johnson. It goes to J.J. J.J. feeds it up to Q.Loktev. Q.Loktev tries to shoot. He shoots. Glove is close in front. Just misses the lower right-hand corner. A.Альметов almost tied it up. Russia still on the attack. The goalie is out of the cage. He hasn't got off the ice as yet. He's on the side now. He's sitting on the board. Now, wait a minute. What's going on here? The goalie is sitting on the boards. The referee is going down there saying, no, you cannot sit on the boards. If you're going out, you must go. There's the empty net. You must go to your own bench. Let's see, he's skating over towards his bench. N.Pучkov. There he is, number 13, talking to the coach, Anatol Tarasov. Whether to come out or not, there are 17 seconds remaining. The referee there, Richard Wagner. He is sitting on the boards. They're throwing another man forward, which gives Russia an extra man. 17 seconds to go. On the face-off, Bob Fear against Alexandrov. You watch the play. I'll call off the clock. 13, 12, 11. 11 seconds to go now. Another face-off. The goal is still empty. Russia desperately trying to throw another man forward to give them the extra man. Substitution. J.Gрошев comes in. They want more weight up forward, replacing Yu.Цицинov. On the face-off, Bob Fear against Alexandrov. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the game is over. The United States wins.